He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. Now 1-0 Boston. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds. Here's another 1-2. Handles it himself for the out. Perez will dig easily, so quickly 2 are
even making solid contact right now.
In a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down bottom of the 5th. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards
deal with. It giveth and it taketh away. I bet in the other 29 stadiums in baseball, this is at least a double. But you can see him play this ball quickly off the wall out there in left center, and that's going to cause the guy to take a big turn, but then head back to first and say, what? How is that just a single?
And that's a situation where a guy just gets a little too antsy out there. So once they step off, he's left with nowhere to go.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, let's check out this strikeout again here on our swing track. It looked like it might have caught him a bit off guard there. Registers as a 10-inch break. He just couldn't make contact.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs ball, a lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here comes a 2-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Mike Moustakas will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Omar Infante will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, and with it the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Alex Gordon will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the full count offering. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now. Lorenzo Cain will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. On the ground down the first base line. A payoff pitch one more time. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. All even at 1 apiece. Christian Vasquez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
So 1 gone in the inning for Shane Victorino. Pitch home to Victorino. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Dustin Pedroia will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. David Ortiz will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Eric Hosmer will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and that moves the go-ahead run into second base here to start their half of the 7th inning. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get many better opportunities than this to scratch out a lead here this late in the game. So this is one that they're going to need to take advantage of.
Come on, Doc. You can do it.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Salvador Perez will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base.
Got it.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Alex Rios will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
In the air to right center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Mike Napoli will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here comes the 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a swing and a fly ball. It's slicing, but will stay inside the right field foul pole for a home run. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. Rusney Castillo will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Sox get a run, however, on the home run by Napoli. We'll march on to the 8th. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. And as you can see by the line score, two very well-pitched ball games to this point in the eighth. 2-1 our score as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
You talk about... Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Alcides Escobar. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. Around third and being waved on hold. And the second run will score as well. Alex Gordon will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Oh, and this drops in the infield. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Eric Hosmer will dig in. He doubled his last time. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And Castillo able to make the catch for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Royals out in front, 3-2. Christian Colon is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing second base.
3-2, here it comes. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cain is right there, 1 down. Christian Vasquez will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's the 2-2 home. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Shane Victorino will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Pitch home to Victorino. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Quick check on that time run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moved up into scoring position.
Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. Here's a swing, and oh, so it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz, and it's now 5-3. Wade Davis will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 5-3 Boston. Kendrys Morales will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Salvador Perez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Alex Rios will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here. And really, that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Jared Dyson will try it again. He flew out his first time. He waits. Now the pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Ramirez is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
I think he's got the right idea here because that big left field wall here is certainly within his range, but he just got under this one just a little bit, and he didn't have the power to get it to the wall.
Stepping in now, Christian Colon. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Castillo is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys.
Hi. What's up? How are you?
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Desmond Jennings will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. We are, of course, under the dome here in St. Pete. How'd you feel about playing inside?
I never really liked playing inside. I always felt like baseball needed to be outdoors. Love playing under the elements.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So Buchholz takes care of the first man to face him here, and with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Now here's the first pitch. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here it comes. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Evan Longoria will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Swing and a liner, but foul. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're shut down 1-2-3 in the first by Clay Buchholz. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Shane Victorino will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Shane Victorino.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
The 1-0 pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Kiermaier in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. David Ortiz will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready now on 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw short hops Loney at first, but he's able to dig it out, and the inning is over. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. James Loney leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 21, James.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back and bite him.
And Loney can't come up with it here as he swings and misses to record the first out. Steven Souza will dig in here.
Souza.
Now here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. John Jaso will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even...
Now here's the pitch. He got the high fastball right up. Buchholz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Still nothing. Hanley Ramirez will start things off in the bottom of the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
2-2 pitch on the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
Here we go.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jennings will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score, as Drupal Cabrera will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third. Rene Rivera will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Got him. Nick Franklin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rusney Castillo will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. And this will be fouled away. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact here. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1-1 pitch on the way. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Christian Vasquez will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Now he'll step off. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw on Deloney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 calls, make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. I think the scoreboard operator could pretty much take the day off.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Shane Victorino will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And Victorino can't time that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive